And in this tragedy in Kerala, remember, there are also survivors who were rescued, and India Today is the first channel to have spoken to the Air India Express crash survivors. Listen in to this conversation with my colleague Nabila.
I have with me two of the survivors, Youjin, Yusuf, joining us along with Shafeek K. Shafeek, I'll start with you. You seem to have been injured, minor injuries. Thankfully, you've escaped. What really happened, if you can take us through the ordeal?
So I was sitting in row number 21. Me and Youjin both in near seats, 21A and he's 21B.
Okay.
So almost at the back. So when the flight crashed, so we don't have much crash in our area. So most of the crashes happened at the front area. So I don't know what happened. My head was hit somewhere, or the top panels were hit on my head. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
So this is what had happened to my eyebrow. It's wounded. I have I think four stitches. I think that's all. It's a minor injury. No issues.
Well, you're taking this brave. You're quite brave the way you're responding to what really happened, because I know families who are devastated. Of course, those who've lost their lives aside, there are also several of them who've broken their arms, broken their legs. Shafeek, I also know that you've hurt your leg. Would you be able to show us what has happened to your feet? We understand that you're right now in a cast. You've fractured some bones. Can you show me that? Is it possible?
Yeah, one minute. Let me.
I'm going to quickly cut across to Youjin, Yusuf in the meanwhile. Youjin, what happened to you? How did this take place? Right, Shafeek showing us his leg there. Shafeek, it's unimaginable the trauma that you all would have gone through. And imagine the flight the flight, and you all escaped with just minor injuries. It's absolutely shocking. It's split into three, the aircraft. Unbelievable. Something like this hasn't happened. Thankfully, the plane didn't catch fire. That's what we're still, holding on to. That somehow that there were that many passengers who survived. Youjin, would you say so? You did not get an injury at all.
No, thank God, I'm safe now. A small injury on my lip and my hand got scratches. That's it. It's just a minor injury.
Okay.
And I have a small pain on my shoulder, but it's okay. It's okay for me. I'm good now.
What happened, Youjin? Did you realize that? I mean, until the time the flight was descending, did you think at all that there was something off, or maybe because heavy rains? Was there turbulence on flight? Did you feel any turbulence because of the rains?
Nothing. There was nothing like that. There was like 20 to 25 minutes. Actually, the pilot was circling in the air. So we thought most of the time, if there is a weather problem or any problem, the pilot will circle in the air to get the runway clear. So we thought it will be the same situation. So once it got landed, after like 15 to 20 minutes before crashing, we got a small message from the pilot that it's Calicut. He was just saying Calicut Land. He was not completing the word, actually. He was not completing the sentence. He was just saying Calicut Land. Landing. He was supposed to say landing, but he was saying, just cut the message by saying Calicut Land. And it was the last message we got from the pilot.
Okay. And that was basically the message got...
It all happened. Yeah.
Go on.
It all happens in a fraction of a second, I would say, because once it got landed, me and Shafeek, we are happy. Like I told Shafeek that, thank God it landed. But the happiness, it doesn't last for a long time, just for a few seconds. Once it got landed, within seconds, it got crashed.
Shafeek, like how Yusuf said, it just took a fraction of seconds for it to skid off the runway. It even landed on the runway. Is that what you're saying? It landed?
Yeah, everything happened in, let's say, 5 or 6 seconds. That's all.
So it landed. The flight landed on the runway and then it skid.
Yes. Like that. Yes. Landed and then within seconds, it's down.
Youjin, what was the impact like? It crashed into the wall, the flight, it landed, it skid off the runway, it fell 35 meters down to a ditch and then to a wall. That impact, what was it like?
It was happened, I told you, it was happening in seconds. It got hit in the wall and the flight got crashes on the same time. And the people were like, they were screaming and they were shouting. And some people, they were under the luggage also, because once it got crashed, the flight got crashed, all the luggages and all the parts, it got down and the people were under the luggages. And we were trying our best to pull out from the luggages.
We have Dr. Febit Moideen joining us. He is the chief of emergency at the Baby Memorial Hospital, where several of them were rescued and evacuated, taken to Dr. Febit. You've been in front, forefronting the evacuation drive right there at the spot, at the airport accident site. What did you really see when you arrived there?
When I received the call, actually the airport clinic is run by the emergency team of Baby Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
So I received the call and it was that there was an aircraft crash. So I immediately informed the team and we started 3 mobile ICU ambulances with doctors, with PPE kits. And then I informed chairman, and I also moved to the area because I know that it's around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the night. So there won't be any people over there, especially doctors, to actually, triage or to, put them in correct place. So I thought I should also leave. And then we moved to the area. So the public were very supportive. On the road, they were actually blocking the other cars so that we can go fast. So we reached in 20 minutes time from Calicut to actually to airport.
Dr. Febit, thank you very much for joining us with all those details. And Shafeek, I'm really grateful. I'm sure you are too, that you, Yusuf, and many of them survived. Most of them are now home. A few of them are critical. And those who've lost their lives, may they rest in peace. We're only hoping that the situation doesn't arise. Airport authorities have got to take stock of such situations, ensure that airports, runways are safe for landing henceforth. These are issues and events that need to be taken into cognizance, need to be noted right, so we don't repeat the same mistakes.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.